Hello, my name is Lisa Bailey and I'm a lecturer at the Department of Industrial Psychology at the University of Stellenbosch. I'd like to tell you a little bit about industrial psychology and the exciting careers that this degree program can lead to. Let me start by telling you what drives us at the Department of Industrial Psychology. We aspire to position our graduates in the market as professional, scientific strategic partners who can simultaneously fulfill the roles of industrial psychologist or human resource practitioner, behavioral scientist, and business partner with confidence and ease. A question we are often asked is, what is the difference between an industrial psychologist and an HR practitioner? On the one hand, the field of industrial psychology is a science that applies the principles of psychology to people-related issues in the workplace. Industrial psychologists therefore try to find solutions to business-related people problems in order to improve and maximize the efficiency and well-being of the individuals, groups, and/or the organization. On the other hand, human resource management addresses and focuses on the management of people as a source of production through policies, practices, as well as procedures. The human resource practitioner therefore supports the productive application of the organization's human capital or employees to ensure that they are contributing to the achievement of the organization's goals and success. This image provides a diagrammatic representation of the explanations I've just provided for industrial psychology and human resource professions. As we can see, there are different focus areas, but the commonality they share is the people or human capital factor, which is vital to the success of a business. With the impact that the pandemic has had and continues to have on people and organizations, the role and contribution of industrial psychologists and human resource practitioners has really been emphasized. Both have an important role to play in managing and supporting the well-being of individuals in the workplace to ensure that employees remain healthy, productive contributors to the organization's success. Now that you know more about the professions, we can take a closer look at how your choice of degree program can support your career or professional goals. Most modules in the first and second year are offered in English and Afrikaans. However, in the third year, some modules are only offered in one language, and in this case, additional support, for example, a translation service, is provided in either English or Afrikaans. The BCom Management Degree Program offers a route to the industrial psychology profession, and all modules in your first year are compulsory. But in your second and third year, your core compulsory modules are industrial psychology and psychology with additional electives that you can choose from. Here is the Afrikaans version of the previous table. You can therefore pause the video here to take a closer look at the modules in the language that you prefer. This information can also be found in the yearbook. It is also important to remember that the completion of this degree grants you access to the Honours and Masters Industrial Psychology postgraduate degree programs, which follow an internship and can lead to registration as a psychometrist if you have an honours degree, or an industrial psychologist if you have a master's degree. Human resource management is housed in the BCom Management Sciences program in the Human Resource Management focal area. All the first year modules are compulsory, but in your second and third year, industrial psychology is the only compulsory module which will be combined with the recommended electives that you can choose from. Like I said before, it can also be found in the yearbook. Completion of this degree offers access to an honours and master's degree in human resource management. Please note that pure maths is a requirement for both programs. The industrial psychology modules that you will complete in both degree programs cover various fields that will prepare you to become a well-rounded professional once you enter the workplace. An additional entry point into the Human Resource Program is offered by the Arts and Social Sciences faculty. Here, students who did not do pure math at school can apply for the Human Resource Program if they have a 70% pass mark in mathematical literacy. This offering provides an opportunity for students to follow industrial psychology and psychology modules from the first year through to the third year. The sought-after combination, together with the additional exposure to subjects in the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences, creates a unique program geared towards training students in human resource management. For more information on this degree, please refer to the presentation provided by the Arts and Social Sciences faculty. The world of work is changing rapidly, and as we usher in the fourth industrial revolution, it is comforting to know that industrial psychology and human resource management have been identified as key contributors to the management and support of the human capital required to execute new technologies and features of the fourth industrial revolution. This includes the management of big data and artificial intelligence, among others. Ms. Naledi Pandor has published the national list of occupations in high demand. You will be pleased to know that 9 human resource professions were included, including training and development manager, business training manager, recruitment manager, employee wellness manager, skills development practitioners, labor market analyst, payroll manager, and labor relations manager. The Minister of Public Service and Administration, Ms. Yandaladlu, also announced that HR management will be prioritized in building a capable state. She stated that good human resource management and career development practices to manage human capital potential must be cultivated. In the same month, the Future of Jobs report released by the World Economic Forum identified organization development specialists as a growing occupation and placed at 9th on the list of top emerging jobs in the Job Lab scope for 2022. Now let's take a look at some of your career possibilities. A number of these are available, but will depend on your qualification and years of experience. These range from HR practitioner, business partner or manager to labor relations or organization development consultant, and with relevant practice experience at an undergraduate as well as postgraduate level, registration with the South African Board of People Practices or SABPP is also possible. In industrial psychology, an industrial psychology practitioner can follow many of the same roles as an HR practitioner, but at a postgraduate level with a 1-year honors degree and a relevant internship, you can also register as a psychometrist. Psychometrists specialize in the application of psychological assessments in different environments. You can also complete a master's degree after your honors degree, and with a master's degree, you can then enter an internship, write a national board examination with the Health Professions Council of South Africa or HPCSA, and then register as an industrial psychologist. And finally, if human resource management or industrial psychology spark your interest, I strongly encourage you to please apply for one of these degree programs. You can contact us or our administrator, Mrs. Corley Seeley, at the address provided, or for more general inquiries, go to sun.ac.za. We look forward to welcoming you to our department. Thank you. Dankie Nkosi.